Joining me now from Titusville, Florida, National Director of Priests for Life, Father Frank Pavone. Father, before we talk about the abortion issue, I have to ask you personally, why is Nancy Pelosi still allowed to receive communion at church? As a Catholic, I would like to know the answer to that.
Well, I would too. You know, this is a matter which, on the one hand, the church has very, very clear teaching. And the bishops have even spoken together as a body about the inconsistency between wanting to worship in the Catholic Church and receive communion, and on the other hand, standing up for the killing of babies by abortion. So the teaching is there. The matter of the discipline, imposing penalties and so forth, gets complicated simply because different bishops have different jurisdiction and they can't seem to agree among themselves what the right thing to do is.
Well, the Archbishop of San Francisco ought to have a second look at Nancy Pelosi, in my opinion. Maybe he's watching this program. Maybe this will help open his eyes to what Nancy Pelosi is doing, because if ever there was a case for excommunication, in my humble opinion, it is Nancy Pelosi. Now, I want to move on. The business executives who are now saying that abortion is somehow good for business. This is counterintuitive to any rational thinking human being. What kind of fools do these people think we are, Father?
They are insulting our intelligence, aren't they? The basic element of any economy, the best resource we have, is people. If you're going to kill your children, you're not doing any good for business, economy, or anything else. You know, in their statement, they use this phrase, empowered to succeed. And of course, they're correct in saying when everyone is empowered to succeed, we're all better off. But they miss two things. Number one, that we're not empowering those children in the womb to succeed, to even be born. But number two, and this is more easy for many of them to miss, the pain, the devastation that comes to a mom and a dad when their child is aborted. They're not paying any attention to that. We pay attention to it because we deal with these people each and every day. When someone has an abortion, their sense of self-esteem, their confidence in making decisions, their ability to pursue their dreams, their ability to maintain relationships is all compromised, weakened, and even destroyed. And that is not empowering people to succeed. How does it empower a man, let's just ask this question, whose child was killed by abortion, and the law gives him no right whatsoever to stop that abortion, and that child may be killed without him even knowing it? That's not empowerment for a man. There's a lot of men, some of them are listening to us right now, who have been disempowered because of these ridiculous abortion laws and court decisions that we're all living under.
But to me, this is a sign that the pro-abortion crowd, Father, is in a state of panic, and that the pro-life crowd is winning. Did you ever think in your lifetime that we would be sitting here right now talking about Alabama effectively outlawing abortion, talking about Missouri on the verge of closing down the final Planned Parenthood, the final abortion factory in that state, and these 15 or so other states that now have heartbeat laws?
Yep. Well, you know, you're right on the mark when you say that they are in desperation. And even in the states that are doing the opposite thing, we've seen just now Vermont and Illinois signing these radical abortion laws like New York did. Let no one be mistaken here. That is not a sign of their strength. It's a sign of their weakness.
Yes.
Because see the American public becoming more pro-life, the legislature is becoming more pro-life, the courts are slipping out of their control, and so it's like they're grasping at whatever they can get at this point without any apology for their extremism, because they know it's the last bit that they're going to be able to get before this country becomes definitively pro-life.
They're in a state of panic, and certainly Planned Parenthood is at the top of that heap, because there is a clear trend in this country toward life, and we need to keep framing the debate that it's a moral issue, that it's about life and it's about protecting all life, and that it's not just some sort of simple choice like the left wants you to think. Father, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.